He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome. She be like.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
11. Here we go. 180. 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. It is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1, ready?
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's McPherson Anderson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Got it. Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Come on. Come on. Ready?
Warren once more. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Let's go, lady. Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you've got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Get it. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Austin makes the grab downfield. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35. They're throwing it. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down block. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On second down, Warren. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Into traffic, complete! He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Okay, break.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Go.
Johnson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Viking, 18. Hey, smash.
Going for it with Warren. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's get set. 11. Right, 80. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Goes for 32 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11. Stop.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Right in.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
11. Stop.
Burrow sending the throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Stop. 180.
Burrow back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
Let's get set. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Warren here from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Check mash.
Throwing it on second down. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
70 Timberwolf. Hey, check. Ready, go.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Here we go. 68.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. A minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Forced out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Escapes out to the left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. Free inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, it can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Gets this to Fant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Brown will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
12. Can. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you've got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Come on, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the roll away.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
And the Steelers first down.
60 Maverick.
First and 10.
Throwing now on first down. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
60 Bison. 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brocky. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case. Not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's going to go down right along midfield strike. That one gains 7. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go.
Burrow on first down. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Looking slant route, complete. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down and goal to go.
On one, ready?
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
12. Here we go. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one. And fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they to break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 light. 70.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work. Reset those chains.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Johnson again. And he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, third down. Throwing from the gun here. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead, some in the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. All right, they're going to throw for it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. He'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1.
Steelers.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call, and were set up perfectly to counter it.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, this is Piron. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
At the 47-yard line.
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27th. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Quarters in the books from this one. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's get set. 11. Big 13.
Again, it's Burrow. Finds Higgins for another grab. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push this to an 8-point game. T. Higgins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So I got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They'll throw here on 1st. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's cut Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for us, Steelers.
Man in motion here.
35-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from the 37.
Come on.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He rolls to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's trying to begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
One, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Burrow from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Let's get set. Right, 80.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Here we go.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on 1st down. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Gun. Start. Right, 80. Right, up. Start.
The No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go, here we go. 8, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12.
Brown on the inside give. And he has this down to the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Brown on the carry. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. And we'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Third down, give to Brown. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
I think that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Bengals 34, Steelers 19. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 tight.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. T.J. Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Right 80. Right hot.
Here's a design run. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.